Hi friends, it's Nancy. Hope you're all doing well. I'm going to do some more of the hashtag 50 stack challenge 4 prompts. I'm trying to keep up with them, so I hope you all are too. So today I'm going to do 40 is vintage. Let's start out with that, and I'm going to try to do 40, 41, and 42, but let's see how long it takes. So for 40 vintage, I wanted to maybe make like a topper for a journal, the way Amy has done with the corrugated cardboard. Of course, mine won't be as awesome as hers is, but I'm going to give it a try. So I have some corrugated cardboard here, and I thought I roughed up the edges, and I thought I could take some of my scorched timber and just kind of get the edges here if I can, because you won't see all of it. And I thought about ripping it more haphazardly, but I don't know. I think I kind of thought maybe I would keep it kind of rectangle shape, but I did use my little tool here to rough up the edges. So I thought I'll just get some color on here on the edges. So, well, today's Saturday, so, no, I'm sorry, today's Friday, so you're seeing this Saturday, and, you know, we were supposed to get some bad storms here today, Friday, which is when I'm making the video, and it got dark, and then we did get a little bit of rain, and that was about it, and then it moved on, so I don't know if we're going to get any later, but I know the people in, like, Iowa and that, they've got them bad. So I'm just praying that everybody stays safe. Well, I guess we're pretty blessed here in Illinois. We really don't get them that bad, you know. So, okay. So I think, all right, let's see how it goes. I can always add more, right? And so the next layer I wanted to do, I took a piece of brown cardstock and I ran it through Tim Holtz embossing folder to give it that weathered wood look. And I thought, and I did rough edge cut or tear that, and I thought that would look good there. So I'm going to, I guess I could rip a little more off of there if I wanted to. But you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it on there. I'm gonna use my fabric tack. I guess I could get a little more on the edges. I could do a little more, but this is my first like layered topper like this with the cardboard, so I thought I'm gonna try it, and then if I like how it looks and how it turns out, then I'll venture out and do more. It's always good to try something new, you know, something that you might not want to normally try, but like we all say, right, it's only a bunch of paper. If you don't like it, it's not that big a deal. It's just paper. You can throw it out if you don't like it, or give it away, or start over, right? It's just, you know, kind of pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. But I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time now, so that's what I thought I would do. All right, so let's get this on here, like that. Okay, all right, there's that layer. And then the next layer I have is just a piece of printable that I had in my scrap bin. So I just kind of rough edged that, and I'm using the scorched timber as my ink going around the edges here. I kind of like it. It's definitely darker than the vintage photo, but it's not black, but it's like that in between. I think it's really cool, something different to use. So I really like this color. Okay, so that was my next layer here. So I will put that on. yeah, I don't know what Amy's next challenge is going to be. I don't think she mentioned the idea yet. But I think I will be ready for it, though, whatever it is. I do like doing these challenges and getting all these extra pieces of ephemera done for whenever, right? It's kind of fun. And they're, you know, they're not it's not a big commitment, is what I'm trying to say. It's, now, I know this, yeah, I ripped it like that, so there we go. See, I got a little more adventurous ripping that piece there. Now, the next layer is just a piece of brown packing paper here, but I thought I could do some stamping on there with some of the Tim Holtz, like just some numbers and stuff. Here I did kind of rough it up, so I thought, oh, maybe I could just put some numbers around here. I know I'm not even using my little stamp holder here, but that's okay. This is easy enough to do with my fingers. And I'm just going to do it around the edges here, just to kind of give it some extra. I don't know if you'll see much of it, but I'm just going to get some of that on here. Like that. Okay, and grabbing another number. Let's see here, like that. Because when we're going to put the picture in the middle, you're not going to see much of anything else other than the edges here. So let me do that. And then maybe this one here. Like that. And maybe one more little something. Maybe I'll do a round one here. Not that you'll see it, but I'll do that right here. And then maybe half of one here and here. Okay, let's see how that looks, if it makes a difference or not. So get our topper back, and I don't know if I should ink the edges with it. Let's just see what it looks like. Now this definitely I have to rough up, and this I'm using that, this is a quilter, or like a sewing tool from Clover Company, and it's a real pretty metal piece, and there's a rotary blade inside, and it's all notched out. And you use that to cut your threads instead of scissors. So, but it's also a great tool to rough your edges up if you don't have the Tim Holtz edger. You know, he sells one similar. But I had this one, so I'm going to use it and kind of rough the edges up here and see if I can get this picture to look a little older than it is. So I noticed Tracy Fox, she started her, he brought out her new kit for the Creep on June. Well, you know me, I'm all over that. So I will be working with that, and I also have some other type of things going on. So I will keep you in the loop on all that. I think I will use my vintage photo though around this, because I think the Scorched Timber might be a little too dark for what I'm looking for, but I'll just kind of rough this up here and get this inked up. Yeah, I think the vintage photo definitely for the photos, unless you're, you know, let's see how this looks. Yeah. Oh, I like the numbers around there. Okay, I think it does look good. I like it that way. Okay. All right. So, and I like that torn there, that torn edge. So, I'm going to glue this on now. Wonder if I could use the glue stick, and I don't need the edges to be glued down. I'm just looking for the main part of this to be glued down. And then if I do need edges glued down, I can always hit it with some glue. Let's try this. Okay. And I don't, like I said, I don't mind the edges sticking up. I think it kind of adds to it. And then I would put this picture in the middle like that. Okay, so I like that. Do I want those edges glued down? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, I will put some glue down here. Okay, it's not working, so let me get my pen. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know if we're going to get any more rain, but I think, well, unless the sun comes out blaring today, I think it was enough rain to water my plants that I don't have to go back out and do that, but I'm thinking we're going to get more later. I'm just not sure. You know, it comes at you, you see it on the radar, and then when it gets here, it's not as bad as it was looking, I guess. So I guess we're kind of blessed that way. Okay, there we go. All right, that looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna use my fabric tack for the photo, and then I have a few pieces to put on there to get that going. Okay. All right. So just something like that. I thought this will be great on like a masculine journal or just like a vintage journal. Get that folded up in there. I kind of like how that looks. I like the numbers around the side. That looks good. So then I have, and they look like they're all dressed up, obviously, and hanging out, but I had this cool stamp. And it's a commemorative stamp, 50th anniversary of the trucking industry. And I just thought that was so fun to put down here. I was just going to do like a little bit of a collage around here, like something like that. And then I had this laying here in my stuff around the table. So I thought maybe I could put that there. And then I had a piece of this Tim Holtz paper. And I thought to break up that white up there, I could put that here. And that kind of looks good. I like that. So let me get some of this on here. So I kind of pre-thought that out because you know how it is when you're trying to plan. You know, you're just... It takes time. It really does. So I'm going to put that there, but I want to see my edge of my photo there. I like the edging. And then I guess I want that to go under. Kind of wanted it to be like that, maybe. I don't know. Then I won't see my cool ripped edge there that I did. Let's see. I guess we could go this way and just build around it. Yeah, okay, I will do that. This was a half of a label that was laying on my desk, and I thought, it'll work. That will work. So I'm going to put it right about here, because I like to see my rough edge on the photo. And now I'm going to glue this cool stamp on. And you notice it's purple, right? And I didn't plan it that way. I mean, I like the little pop of color on there, but I like the stamp image with the truck better. But it happened to be a purple one, so I was okay with that. Okay, I like that. And then I feel like it needs, well, let me see. I need to get this on here. So I'm gonna put it, I should probably take some of it off, like right about here. Maybe I could ink it up a little, the edges. And then I think I'll put it on with the glue stick. It's probably the best to do. So let me get my glue book out. Okay, and I'm wondering, it almost looks like it needs a piece of metal, like more dimension, I think, right? Okay, that's good. I like that. I like it. All right, now, I don't know if I have any metal pieces laying around. Let me check my little, I throw little things in this little dish here. Well, this clip here, I have that, but it's kind of doesn't go. It's more of a gold, like a silver, and then that's gold, 2 gold for that. I don't think, oh, I have that. Oh, maybe that piece would work. Let's see how that works. But now I can't clip it on anything because I already glued everything down, but it would look good on here, huh? I don't think I could get it on there, but do I dare try? Maybe. I don't know if I could lift this up. Oh, I can. Let's see if I can get it on without ripping. Yes. Look at that. Well, that's nice. That was a happy accident, wasn't it? And I'll just kind of rough this edge up here, rough these edges up a little more. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Being a first time type topper thing. What do you think? I like the metal clip. I'm glad I found that. And it's not going anywhere, so it's pretty tight on there. Well, I like it. That's pretty cool. All right, let me wipe my hands. I'll get a wipe so we can continue on so I don't get any of the ink that I've been using on my next project. So, okay, I'm excited for that. That's super cool. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but sometimes you surprise yourself, right? And you're like, oh, that's not so bad. Let me put that right there so you can look at it. Okay, the next prompt is coffee. Okay, so this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I'll show you what I have. Let me move some stuff out of the way here. I have Amy's freebie that she was so kind to give us when she did her video of the 50s, the gals with the coffee. So I came up with a little bit of an idea. So I have some blue ink here, which we're going to use. I have some stamps. This is a coffee bean, tiny coffee bean, and this is a cup of coffee with the steam, okay? And I had a die cut of coffee related things, so I cut out 2 little cups. So I have that. I have my, we're going to make something to go in a journal. I have this old ad of coffee that I printed off of Pinterest, one of Amy's ladies that I cut out, an index card. I have these ladies already cut out here to go, and then I have a piece of avocado dyed paper, and this measures 6 inches tall by the 11 inches, so just 6 by, and then I just folded it in 3s evenly as possible. So what I thought would be fun, well, I'll show you what it's going to look like in the journal, but what we're going to do is, this is going to be a pull out. You're going to glue this on a page. We're going to put a notch here, so we're going to make a journal card to go in there, and then this is going to be a pull out, and those little coffee cups are going to be our little tab. So, and I'm going to use some of the Tim Holtz snarky comments with these gals. So let's get started. So first I'm going to do some stamping. I am going to stamp to go with the colors, like the blues, the kind of the pretty blues. I thought we would do some quick stamping all over this avocado paper, because the paper is real pretty with the pink. And I'm going to do some quick stamping here with this, just haphazardly, just to fill in the background, like that. Okay. And this is really quick to do. Don't overthink it, right? Okay, and then that part's going to get glued down, but we can do the back here, we can do. And then we're going to go in with the little tiny coffee bean in my vintage photo, and we'll do that one. Oops. Okay. Close this up for now. I'm going to get my vintage photo uncovered here, and this is a tiny little coffee bean stamp, so you'll see it. I could probably go 2 times, 2 stampings. Little coffee beans, and cute. And that'll be our background. Okay, and then we're going to do this part here. So yeah, if you have rubber stamps, you're probably like me, we put them away and we don't use them. I think you need to look at them and get them out, right? And you can always add more if we need to, but I'm just kind of filling in the background here to give it some interest. Okay, there, that'll be fine for now. We can always add more if we need to. Okay, so I'm gonna punch a hole there because that's where it's gonna glue onto my page. So I just want to put a notch on this side. So that's where our journal card is gonna go. Oh, and one piece doesn't want to punch through here all the way, so let me help it along here. And I did not a good job on that. Okay. And Give it a little inking here, just lightly. I'm not going to ink it up too much because it already has the brown edge from the coffee dye on this avocado here. So I'm not going to go into it because it's more retro, not vintage. Okay, so that was that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange these gals on here, and each one's going to have a snarky coffee comment about coffee. So, oh, part of me just wants to ink the edges of these, but I don't know. Let me just do it a little. Satisfying my urge to do this, huh? Just a little. I need them to just stand out a little more. So let's see how that works. Okay, it's a little. It works for me. So the first comment I found in there about coffee, believe it or not, in the snarky comments, he's got some about coffee. This one says, some days I rely heavily on coffee and my ability to ignore reality. And I thought that would be super fun there. So let's get her down. I guess I'll use my glue book where they put it. Okay. Let me get that here. I guess that's probably the best thing to do is put them down with glue stick. Okay. And we're going to put her about here. Oh, and you know what I gotta do too is get my little, hold on. Okay, let's straighten her out. And what I'm gonna do is, I thought I would use the coffee. It's a mirror image. And I thought, how fun would it be as the tab? They're so cute. So I could put that on right away too. Let me get that. I'll probably use my glue for that. If I can hold on to this little piece. Okay. So I'm gonna put that right about here. I'll put it down here more or less. Okay, like that. And then this one I'll put on with glue. And it's kind of mirror image sandwich between. So that should work out fine. Like that. Sorry if I have my head in the way here. Don't want to make sure. So isn't that cute? So when you pull it off, you know, to open it, you open it like this. Oh my gosh, I love it. So stinking cute. Okay, now, let's just, okay, I'm gonna get her snarky comment on first. Let's get her comment on. And I'm gonna cut it because to fit. Do I put it that way or this way? I think I'm going to put them straight. Now, see, I usually would do like that, but I'm doing it this way for today. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is glue it on first and then trim the edges off. That's what I'll do. Let me get some glue on here. These are pretty sticky, but, you know, I'd rather put extra glue on there. So that's going to look really good right about there. Yes. Make sure it's straight. Straight as I can get it. All right, so now let's trim this off. Okay. And then the side here without cutting the paper. Okay, there's that one. So then you would open it up, and then the other gals are going to be in here with their little comments. Let me move my glue book out of the way. We're going to get the next gal on. Oh, gosh. Okay, that looks good. I like it. Okay, so then I'm going to put this gal here in the middle. And then I was going to do her. I might have to trim a little more of her off so she's not interfering with the curve, but that's easy enough to do. So I was going to maybe put her a little higher and her a little lower. I don't know. Let's see. Or I could kind of put them all across like that. And then her saying is, listen, before I had my coffee, I didn't know how awesome I was going to be today either. This one just makes it. Of course, she'll have to be a little lower. Right? Yeah. All right. Light ink on the edges. And I could put her higher. Well, actually, I could put her even, but with that, and it would still work, and I could then put her there too. That might look all right too, right? Or maybe I'll put her a little lower. Yeah, I'll put her there, and then her saying will be down here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's get this glued up. I really like this kit, Amy's, the retro kit like this. She's making an awesome journal. And her topper for it, if you haven't watched her video, she has an old pattern, but she's putting that pink Cadillac on the cover too. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, you know, because I love retro too. But I am waiting for her Halloween kit to come out. She's working on it, and I'm so excited. So excited, because I'm going to be playing with that. Where is my credit card? I am going to be playing with her kit. I'm waiting with bated breath for that to come out so I can grab it and start working with it. So that's what I'll be doing next. Plus, I already downloaded Tracy's Creep on June kit. I might have to trim her a little bit so she doesn't interfere with the opening for the tag. So let's see if I put her here, just a smidge. It's just a little tiny bit. I'm going to take off here. Let's see how that works. Perfect. Okay, great. Good, good. Okay, I'm going to get her glued on right away too then, since the glue is out. And then she's going to go right about here, I think. Right about there. I thought I did a better job of trimming that little edge, but that's not going to matter. It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. As long as I clear the edges here, I can always fix that. Okay. So now, let's finish getting their little snarky comments on here. This one's just gonna fit. Could put it up here too. I put that one there, and then this gal here, my favorite, it says, says, coffee keeps me going until it's acceptable to drink wine. That one I'll cut. Maybe should I put hers up there just to be different? Yeah, maybe I will. Okay, so I'm going to trim this one. Like that. Yeah, I think I will put it up here just to be different, maybe. And that one's just clearing it. Like that. It's not that big a decision, is it? But I guess I'm making it that way. If I put that up there, like that, and then this one, coffee keeps me going. I'll do it there. Coffee keeps me going until it's acceptable to drink wine. I like it like that. Okay, I can do that. I'll put hers up there. And then we're going to make a quick little card to go into the pocket. So that'll be all ready to glue on a page somewhere. All right. So let's get that on here. Is that uneven? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, and then this gal, hers is going to go underneath here, so I can get that on. It was funny that he had 3 comments about coffee. Snarky comments about coffee. Who would have thought, right? Perfect. It was perfect. I wish he would come out with more, like another set of snarky comments. I'd like to see what else he could come up with. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. So it is just a smidge extending here. I could probably cut around that. There we go. Not a problem. So that's going to go this way, see? And then I will lay this under something flat to flatten it out. Okay, before I show you what it looks like on a page, which I will, I wanted to make a card, and this index card is going to fit perfectly in here. So I just found this little image on Pinterest, and I printed it out, and I want to ink up the edges. Some of it looks inked already. Oh, that was a lot of ink I did there, but that's okay. It makes it look more worn. Wow, carried away. Carried away with my inking, but that's okay. And I think I toured good to where it's going to cover this hole. You could cover this part and leave that part for writing if you want. We could. I thought I'd glue that on there and leave that for writing. Or you really could just glue it on here and leave that for writing. I don't know. I think I will. It doesn't matter, really. That's a good idea. All right, so I'm going to get my glue book out here, and I'm going to use the glue stick. I think what I'm going to do is glue this up here instead. And I'm going to leave the line paper for the writing. And we might have to stamp a coffee cup there too, right? Okay, now, I think I'm going to go this way, if I can. Like that. Oh, a little crooked. Here, hold on. Hold everything here. Let me just make sure I get it on there good. Let's see, I think, am I on? crooked. Really? You couldn't get it laying on there the first time? No whining and crafting, right? Stop whining. There. Okay. Now let me quickly get the squeegee on. Looks good. And then I have this little girl, not a little girl, this lady here. Oh, man. Oh, you gotta laugh at yourself, you know? You just have to. And I thought she would look super cute down here, like that. So I'm gonna get her glued on. Let's get rid of this sticky page. And we'll get her on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's get her on here. I think I'm going to do it here. I was going to put her down here, but I kind of like right there. I think that's good. See, that's simple enough, right? And then, because we left this for writing, which I think is good, let's get, I have my coffee cup, and I think I will ink it. I could do it in the brown. I was going to do it in Vintage Photo, but let's just do it in that blue since the lines are blue. And we'll put it right down here. Isn't it cute? I love it. We could put a couple beans around there too if we want. And then I'll show you, I'll get my journal out and I'll show you what it's going to look like on a page because it's super cute. Let me just get some coffee beans on there. Okay, 2 little beans. Okay, so that's a nice journaling card. So what it's going to look like, get a journal here. I'll open it up and find a page to show you. Let's find the perfect page to put that on. Okay, oh, we could do this blue page. We could do that. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's cute on there. So, and especially with the cup. So what I would do, for instance, I will probably, you could glue it like down here, or you could do it in the middle. Let's just see what it looks like in the, now. So what you would do is you would glue here, here, and on, you know, on the back down here. Put it on the page like so, and you could do it down there. And then here's our little card that's going to slip in there. So that would go in there like that. And then this, and then you have writing space here. Can write all here, and it's got the cute mirror image of the cup, and it would look like that on the page. And then you could just take that out and read all those cute snarky comments. So fun. And then, you know, you've got the journal card in here. So that's how it would look on a page. Isn't it cute? I love it. Okay, so one more. Number, I don't know how much time we're doing here, but this one will be a quick one, I promise you. So I will move this one here, move that there. The number 42 is butterfly. So once again, this was laying around, this piece here, so I thought, oh, I'm going to use it. I have a piece of French book page. I have a Tracy label, one of my flowers cut out. There's the butterfly, and I have this little frame. So what I want to do is I'm going to round these edges here to make a journal card. So I thought I would do that. Okay, like that. And let's put that there. And then I wanted to, let me just arrange it and show you what I was thinking. I thought maybe the book page there, and then the label down here, and I wanted to glue kind of the label. I wanted the leaves to kind of go over the label like this. So before I do anything else, I could probably get that glued on like that. Okay. Something like that, right? Gotta make sure it's straight on there. Okay, so I'm gonna just tack it down. Put a little glue here. Let me fix that. Okay, and then I'll just put a little bit here to hold it. Just a real cute, simple journal card. Okay, so move this back over here. So my idea was, okay, there. I wanted to put this here, but now I made my label crooked. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. That's because my stem moved. Okay, there. My idea was to do that with the book page here sticking out like that. That flower there. And then what I wanted to do, I thought this frame was super cool. And I thought I would put it like that. And then the butterfly right there. What do you think? I like it. Okay, so first of all, I have to get my book page right where I want it. And I have to get glue stick on there. I'm holding my finger there. This book page is super fragile. Well, now I move my finger, so. And once I lay this down, I'm not going to be able to move it. So I better remember where I wanted it. Oh, I think it's right there. It is, it will be right there now. Okay, so that's good there. That's gonna go like that. My frame. I think my frame would be next first, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna leave my flower there. I'm gonna use this glue to get the frame on. Okay. I'm gonna put that right here, like that. So I like seeing those flowers through that. Okay, now this can go on. Glue my little stem down. Get glue on the back. I'm really proud of myself for keeping up with this challenge. I mean, I am a little behind, but still, I think I'm right there. I think I'm caught up now, and we're almost done with this, which is so exciting. I can't wait to see what's next. Okay, that looks good like that. I love it. Love that. Okay, and then the butterflies next. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and I'm going to use, I'll use the glue stick for that. So I'm just putting glue off the side here on my glue book, okay? All right, I'm going to put that right here, like that. I love that. What a pretty journal card, do you think? I really like that, using that frame. And these were things that I had laying around in the vicinity here. So what a pretty, I could ink this up back here if I wanted to. Give it a little, but that's a pretty nice size journaling card. And this kind of journaling card I would probably, I could ink this. I would probably paper clip it to a page, since, or I mean, you could put it in a pocket too, but let's see. I'll get my journal back out here. So I know this isn't the right color, but see how that would be? That's pretty nice on a journal cover. I'm liking that. And let's find a pretty page to put this on. Like a pinky page. Well, that would be pretty on that page. See, paper clipped, it kind of blends in, but I love that. Let's see, we can put it on there, even just with a paper clip. See, I think that would look really good. So I'll probably do that. And then, so we made number 40 vintage. I made a topper. We did 41, which is coffee, which is a pocket that's going to house this journaling card here, like that. And that gets glued, and then you pull it out and you can read the ladies' snarky comments about coffee as they're drinking their coffee. And then this pretty journal card here, just using some things I had around. So I hope you enjoyed that, friends. Thanks so much for hanging with me, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care now. Bye.